watching CBS 2 News in high definition.
On a day like today, you have to do everything you can to keep cool. CBS 2's Janelle Burrell live in the Belmont section of the Bronx, where people are trying to stay safe as the mercury soars. Janelle?
And we're at St. Barnabas Hospital, where doctors in the ER say they've been seeing an increase in the number of patients coming in literally sick from all of this heat. And all you have to do is look at the temperatures to see why. We have our surface thermometer here, and even in the shade, we are getting readings right now well over 100 degrees.
Well, I'm 79, and my goodness, I never remember being this hot.
And after a near fainting spell during last month's heat led to a concerned 911 call from neighbors, Thomas Wade is being cautious, staying cool in the shade and drinking plenty.
Paramedics told me to drink water. I wasn't drinking enough water.
You know, we worry about two populations, the very old and the very young.
Dr. Ernest Patti, an emergency room physician at St. Barnabas Hospital, says the staff there has seen a steady increase in both populations coming to the ER over the last few days.
They'll be weak, they'll feel very tired, they'll be dehydrated, they'll complain of headache, nausea, some of them will be vomiting.
The first method doctors use to treat patients with heat-related illness, removing their clothing and then spraying them with water in front of a fan.
And the evaporation, what that does is helps cool the body most effectively.
It feels nasty. It's really like sticky and gross.
This morning, the temperature on subway platforms was 100 degrees. By mid-afternoon, our thermometer had the surface reading of the sidewalk at more than 110. And kids like 5-year-old Aaron Riley are trying to make it through this sizzler any way possible. How do you feel after you ran in the water?
Cool.
Does it feel good?
Yes.
Tampering with fire hydrants is illegal, but on scorchers like today, DEP crews are making rounds, putting sprinkler caps on some to offer residents some relief.
I could stay in it all day.
And doctors say they can't emphasize enough, this is really your best bet in beating the heat, staying hydrated and drinking enough water to replace all of the water that you sweat out. We are live in the Belmont section of the Bronx. Janelle Burrell, CBS 2 News.
CBS News, I'm Frank Sedapani. It's summertime, but for millions of Americans, the living isn't easy.
By the time I get to work, I'm already exhausted just from the commute. The heat is brutal.
And there's no relief in sight for the Northeast and other parts of the country where temperatures have been in the high 90s all week. Heat stroke is a real danger. Dr. Ernest Patti of New York City's St. Barnabas Hospital says minimizing strenuous activity and staying hydrated the right way are a must.
I know everybody wants to take sports drinks, but water's really the best, and you need to drink enough water during the day to replace the sweat that you've sweated out during these heat waves.
Thunderstorms later in the week could cool things down. In Prince George's County, Maryland, just outside Washington, the heat is the least